We're heading up the trail to the Paw Paw Tunnel. Your guide, Krista, will give you amazing facts about the tunnel. It was built by the Romans. They had perfected the aqueduct system, and this was their first test. But how old is it?
Construction started in the 1830s, but it wasn't completed until the 1860s. It took
1860s? It took 30 years?
No. Maybe it was the 1850s. But it took way longer than they thought it was going to. And it obviously cost more money too.
But the advantages of it.
Cut off 6 miles of travel time.
That doesn't seem like much nowadays. But that was a lot back then.
That's a lot.
I mean, you have to think the Romans were in chariots. So 6 miles on a chariot. Here are some informative signs depicting the building of the tunnel.
1850, not 1860s.
Yeah. Lincoln cut the ribbon to open it and then was shot. You can feel the history. What?
This was on in my pocket.
Oh. Well, our flashlight's dead. Into the tunnel.
It drifts in places.
So now it's pretty dark in here. Can't really see myself in the camera. This is where you find the sea creatures that have adapted to no light. Right?
I don't know that they'd be sea creatures.
Because it's freshwater? Well, I'm glad I brought you along on the trip to correct my scientific inaccuracies.
Although I don't know how fresh this water really is, but it's not salt water.
We've discovered a hole. Inside there, maybe the tomb of an Egyptian Confederate soldier.
I'm thinking Jimmy Hoffa.
The rock, maybe? So now we can see that the mountain is not made of bricks. It would have been a lot easier.
Inside.
What? Oh. Oh, shaft. The shaft. Okay. If I remember anything from my cave tours, these take millions of years to form. So obviously, they built the tunnel around them. Okay, these are stalactites because they hold on tight to whatever they've formed on. I'm sure there's a more scientific explanation, but that's what I remember from science class. How much did this cost? Do you recall? It was supposed to be like 30,000.
Yeah. It ended up being way more. But I don't think I saw what the end cost was.
So on an eeriness scale, where do you rate this?
Where What's the scale? 1 to 10?
Okay, 1 is Erie, Pennsylvania. And 10 is, you know, the morgue at midnight on Halloween under a full moon with people dressed as the Wolfman, Frankenstein, and Dracula.
So with the flashlight, I'd probably rate it only like a 2.
This is easy. This is weak sauce.
But if I didn't have a flashlight,
Okay.
I think I would rank it 7.
7? What? Okay, what if you were in here at night, no flashlight, storm outside?
That would up it to about a 9.
Really? Okay, turn the flashlight off. Let's see how this works. Oh, yikes. Wow. That's like, I know that people won't be able to see this, but like my steps went from normal size steps to baby steps. Like, and there's a rail right there. And I'm next to the wall. And I was still scared. Oh boy.
Well, part of it too is that the ground's not even. So you don't know when you're
Honestly, the ground could have been perfectly flat. I think I would have still been.
Okay, so where did that rank on your Erie meter?
Definitely higher than Erie, Pennsylvania. So just think, they would have animals on here, right? Like a donkey or something pulling the boat through.
Yeah,
Or do you think people would be pulling it through?
I think a combo.
A combination donkey person? Some sort of mutant? What?
Like a minotaur.
Minotaur. They had. Okay, little known fact. Back when the C&O Canal was working and the Paw Paw Tunnel was built, minotaurs were the preferred form of employee because they were much stronger
They're just regular people.
than a regular person, and you could probably feed them hay.
And they were more reasonable than donkeys.
I mean, would a minotaur eat normal food, or would it eat like horse food? We are almost to the end. This has been amazing. I've learned so much. I hope you've enjoyed our commentary, which can all be factually corroborated through various web searches. Hey, you should try it with a lifestyle. It's much better. This is exciting. We've cut 6 miles off of our trip. So that was it. We made it.
All the way through and back.
Over 6,000 feet we just walked.
Yep.
It is a feat of engineering, that's for sure. Do you think? I don't know. I don't feel like we would do things like that now. I think we would just blow up the mountain.
Probably.
Just, you know what? This mountain doesn't need to be here. We'll just cut the top of it off and put a superhighway on it. So, anyway.
Get the natural gas out of it as well.
That's yes. Extract all the elements, all the minerals, all the rare earth metals that we can, and then just, you know, make a highway with the Buc-ee's on top. So anyway, it's a worthwhile trip, don't you think?
It is.
Yeah. I'm not just saying that because I want all of your money to come into to Paw Paw, even though Paw Paw does need your money. But yeah, so it was a fun trip.
Yes.